Jess Webster, a big part of the show, and normally about this time every Sunday we cross out to you and you're freezing outside the ground ready to preview one of the men's matches. But I'm pleased to say here you are in the warmth of the studio and surrounded by friends as we review round one so far of AFLW.
Yeah, certainly pleased to be here and not be freezing outside. But yes, the AFLW kicked off in a big way on Thursday night with the season open between Carlton and Collingwood. These are the round one results so far. Carlton 24-point winners over Collingwood. The West Coast Eagles also got the job done against Gold Coast. A debutant, Lucia Painter, kicked 3 goals and a quarter for the Eagles to spearhead their victory. Sydney over Richmond. Kangaroos big winners over Geelong with a strong last quarter. Essendon kicked their highest ever score in the competition of 13-7-85 on their way to a big win.
13-7?
Against the Giants. That was the first ever matchup between those two sides. And Melbourne did it easy over the Western Bulldogs, unfortunately for the Demons. Taylor Harris off to hospital. She had an eye injury that cut her season debut short on the weekend, so she's got a bit of an injury.
Any result jump out at you in the first round, good or bad?
I think I was really impressed with Sydney. I know we're going to talk about them in a moment. And the North Melbourne Kangaroos, defending premiers, they just look so good again. They're definitely going to be a team to beat.
Zippy Fish, do we have a new cult hero?
That has to be one of the best names in footy going around. Full name Zipporah Fish. Zippy by name, Zippy by nature. She had an outstanding debut. She was one disposal shy of the record for a player on debut. She had 25. Her skills are absolutely elite. Great story. She comes from a small town of Newman, 13 hours north of Perth. In the first national draft last year, she found herself at the Sydney Swans. This is her going back with courage as well to take a mark. And I want you to take a look at the confidence from this kick-in. She took a lot of the kick-ins for the Swans on Friday night. Lace out. And dare I say it, boys, I think the Sydney Swans have found a catch in Zippy Fish.
Nice.
Very good.
We took the bait. Hey, Sydney really support AFLW.
Yeah, that game was at North Sydney Oval. It had about 5,000 fans show up. Always a great vibe there. They're building a really strong culture and fan base for the Swans AFLW team.
Also a bit of hype around Ash Centra, who's also started a bit of a craze we've seen.
Yeah, a bit of hype indeed. The number one draft pick debuted on Thursday night, and this was her. She joined the rare club of kicking a goal with her first kick, a strong contested mark as well. The long sleeves, goes back with confidence. But what caught everyone's eye was actually pre-game in the warm-up. She pulled out something from her bag of tricks as well. Look at this, just casually with the backward bounce between the legs, as casual as you like.
I want to see do that during the game too.
Dare I say, it's caught on over the weekend. So a number of players, even Sam Mitchell, getting in on the act, trying to master this skill. So it's been dubbed the Ash Centra. And she's certainly a player, even before the season. Many have predicted that she is going to change the way that we see the AFLW, and she's been described as a pure football. But boys, I tell you what, it got me thinking though about a great game and how talented you have to be able to pull off something like that as well. And unfortunately for some of us, trying to master the basic skills is proving to be a little bit difficult. The traditional bounce, TJ, just not quite, couldn't quite make the footy talk there. I think before you try the Ash Centre, TJ, maybe just try and master the basics.
If you lot took out every pee take of me, this show would go 40 minutes, I reckon.
Hey, Jess, 6 matches down in round 1, 3 to come. What's the excitement for you today?
There's certainly a big match happening up at Springfield in Brisbane. The Brisbane Lions taking on Hawthorn. That, to me, is the pick of the bunch today. St Kilda kick off their season against Adelaide Crows. They're dubbing this season the last dance. Their coach is hanging up the coach's hat at the end of the year. And then Port Adelaide and Fremantle, 2 finalists from last season, to close out round 1.